Craig and Tracy here, Caravans by the Campfire. It's been a special weekend this weekend because we've managed to get one of these titanium hardcore, right, caravans, 19'6". It's a family van, so we're going to review that. Firstly, we just want to say thank you to Todd and Brooke. They're from M5 Adventures, so if you get to check them out on Instagram, that'd be a good thing. They're the only people, and I think because they've just bought a new one of these, but they've bought the next one up.
Yeah, the ATX, good on them.
The ATX, which is just a fantastic van by the look of it. But we've always wanted to review one of these hardcores, and special shout out to them. Thanks very much for lending us your van for these 3 or 4 days for that purpose. Right, we just pretend we're living at home because you want to see if these vans can hack the pace. So if you were coming out here camping, right, or caravanning, look at all this stuff here. G'day, we've got Todd and Brooke here, haven't we? M5 Adventures. So we've come out here because they've been good enough to let us have a loan of their van just for a few days so that we can review it, because we're really excited about titanium vans.
Yeah. And
we wanted to look at them. So we're going to have a look at this one. Just tell us, when you bought this van, why did you buy this particular van?
So we spoke to Titanium beforehand and just got a really good vibe of the build quality. I think was our main thing, which is what really sold us.
This was your first van too,
wasn't it?
It
Our
was
first
our
van. We had camper trailers beforehand, so it was
Yep.
very, very new to us, the whole van.
The whole van concept, it was like learning a new language, so to speak. You get what you pay for, and the quality behind it, you can't fault it. And the proof is in the pudding because we've just got the other van.
So you've upgraded, haven't you?
We've upgraded.
So you've done a whole lap in this van?
Yes, we have.
So it must have been pretty cool.
Yes.
So why did you upgrade? What were the key things that you were thinking about?
The main ones, we went to the twin bunk instead of the triple bunk for the girls, just to give them more room. Airbag suspension, so we didn't have to muck around with the chocks and whatnot, which is really nice.
The manual sort of side of it.
Full external kitchen, and also got the fridge as well off Camex. So just having a fridge outside, so we're not in and out the door all the time, especially the girls, was a major thing.
We also got rid of the internal hatches.
Yes.
For more solar panel space.
Right. And just did a two-way fan, which we love. And the bed, we changed.
Yes.
It's an east-west bed, but we flipped the
layout of it.
So it's right at the door. So that works so much better for us as well.
It creates a bit of a main bedroom.
Yeah, when we're in it full time, it made the biggest difference.
I can't remember anyone ever telling me anything bad about after-sales service.
No.
We've sort of struggled with that side of it as well. Like, we've met a lot of different titanium owners around on our lap, and everyone said the same thing on
good
the
things,
warranty side.
And like coming down to like names of people that work in titanium, because it's that close knit of a company. It's a family. It's a family business. Like, so they've just.
So all little things you're going to see wrong in any van.
Exactly.
You know, I got to do the screw up there. It's a little bit loose.
How's it going, Gabby?
It's cold. I'm cold.
Gabby is cold. She's officially cold.
Take my things.
Hey, first morning, we've had a big sleep. What do you think of this? We're in the titanium hardcore. I'll tell you what, it's a bit colder. It's only 1 degree outside. We've had the Webasto cranked up all night. And I was a bit cold. What about you? So you had the trackies out and the long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Just had a shower though. Amazing. Beautiful. Cranking that hot water. That was good. See how the day goes. Okay, let's have a quick look around the outside of this van. This is a 19'6" titanium hardcore, right? It's a triple bunker. Yep. So really good for the family. 2.7 tons tear weight, and it comes in at 3.5. You've got about 800 kilos of payload, which is very handy. You put 200 or 300 litres of water in this one, and you've still got half a ton. And for a titanium van, that's a good thing. Yeah, we've got the standard stuff on the front, DO35 hitch, handbrake, breakaway control. We've got this jack here, which is quite handy. I like the electric ones, however, this one does a good job. A couple of gas bottles on the front, really big toolbox. So when you have a look in here, I used to be a little bit anti these plastic things, thinking they were going to break off at some stage. But this van, like a couple of years old, it's done a lap of Australia, and the plastic flaps hanging in there fine. So you've got this really long bay here. It's got the diesel tank up the other end for the Webasto indoor heater. It's got a couple of slides. Slide out, I've got some bags here. Just to give you an idea, you can put a nice little barbecue on here if you like. It's also got a slide out drawer up the top. What I like about this toolbox is that there's plenty of room. So I'll walk around the other side to show you that. Plenty of room. Got a jerry can here. Let's have a look on the inside of this one. So there's the diesel tank. It's a 10-litre diesel tank. If you were running the heater all the time for a week, you'd probably run out of diesel by that stage. But another little handy drawer up here. Just terrific. Another slide out. So it's really well set up. It's probably one of the better toolboxes that I've seen. Big tunnel boot here. Just open. Standard sort of hatches. Yeah. So you can see all the way through there. Yeah. It's got a slide out on the other side, won't you see that? Nice little button. It's got a tweaked production date. Pretty much June 22. Yeah, so coming up to 2 years old. And it's done a full lap of Australia, so I think it's in pretty good condition. This is a secret little hatch. Yeah, it's right beside the heater unit, so you know, stash some stuff in there. I like all these little portholes because I could fill them up really quick. Gas hot water system. It's one of those 17, 21 litre tanks, which seems to be working fine. We've been out here 4 or 5 days now. Never run out of hot water. 2 people can have a hot water shower easy. Yep, normal points here to plug in at a caravan park. TV, generous supply of windows. This window here at the kitchen, it's sort of opposite to the kitchen where you sit. It's just fantastic sitting here. We were out and it's about 4 degrees, 3 or 4 degrees in the morning, and as soon as the sun hits the van through that window, it's just magnificent. A couple of water filler tanks. It's got good. Another little vent here. There's one at the bottom and one at the top of the van. That's where the fridge goes. So just a little bit of extra ventilation, access for maintenance, that kind of stuff. And again, you could stash something little in there. External water filling point. Very handy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's got a little grey water tank at the back here. So you can hook up your hose here, run it out into the bush, or run it straight into a drain at a caravan park. Yeah, or just keep it closed. It's got a tank monitor inside, so you can see when it's full and just empty it accordingly. 3 bunks. Each bunk's got a window. Pretty good. I like these lights on the back, these steady lights. There's one on the back and one on the front. Yeah, really convenient. You can control both from inside the doorway. So you can turn the lights on if you hear something, or just turn the lights on. Really big drawbar at the back. Plenty of room here. So I could easily see a bike rack going on there, or a slide for a outboard motor. That'd be good. External shower. Yep. Aluminium frames these are. Yep. It's got the LED lights at the back. We've been out here 4 or 5 days. Hasn't been sunny like this all the time, but I can tell you, we get down to 70, 75, 80%. We just have the inverter on and we're always charging stuff up. This one here is recharged without the solar blanket within a couple of hours. So by 10 or 11 a.m. in the morning, she's cranked back up 100%, mate. Okay, so we've got this table, just pops down. Yeah, so nice and convenient. You can bring some things out here, set up your table down here, that kind of stuff. Good. Another little tank. This is the toilet cassette. Quite a big unit, actually. Very good. Nothing to see there. other than that. Outdoor entertainment hatch. Yeah, I think all these hatches are Thetford hatches, but they're all quite standard. USB ports, cigarette lighter in plug here, double power point out here. This is Alexa running, but you can have anything in here. And it's quite a perfect size if you had a Starlink modem to put in there. That would be very good. Yeah. TV, hang the TV on there, out here watching. Again, a couple of vents up here above the kitchen. Nice big open window. These are the ones where you screw up that little nut there. Yeah, at the right height that you want. So you can have this pretty much anywhere. Unlike the other ones that are like the, you know, the quick ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever they have. Yeah, nice light out here. It's got a blue light under there, or push it again, you'll have a white light in the night time. Very sturdy, that. Usually I see some of these a little bit loose and flimsy, but this particular one, excellent. A quick look at this door on the outside. Now, this is better than the average van. Yeah, it's not quite as good as the ones you see on the motorhome, or like on a Silverline or a Zone, those hatch type ones. And I'm sure they're on many other vans, but the sooner everyone has those, I think the better. But this one is very good, fits in nicely, easy to operate. It's got a little vent down here that would be really good if you could open and close this. Yeah, because in the night time you feel the cool air come in. So what everyone does, you just attach this, yeah, and you'll find I've got my little bit of cardboard in here, which does a great job.
There you go, it's outside.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got this mesh, nice security mesh, pretty good, easy to operate. Around this side of the door, there's two latches, and I love these latches here. Look at these, metal. Everything's metal, even the little catch here. Yeah, very easy, just sits on there like that. So you can attach the door like that. If you got it set up like this, you can have this window open at the same time. Plus it gives you a little bit of a windbreak for when you got your kitchen out here and you're cooking with the gas, particularly if the wind's coming from that way. If you want it fully open, got the window closed. Yeah, it's got another latch here. So you just take this, put it all the way over here. Yeah. So that there's a big open door, great airflow, pretty good. I think this is a good door. What do you reckon?
Well, you're big on the doors, so you.
It's not too bad. Doors are my favourite discussion topic. I'd just like to see a little sliding thing here where you can open and close it. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, we've got this bonus at the front in the slide out compartment, right? So you can pull this out, all the way out. You get to here, there's a nice little prep area. Then this bonus table here. So you can really get set up to do some cooking out here. Then you actually got the stove unit. 2 gas burners. Yeah, just got this gas bayonet, pull it out and it hooks up down the side of the caravan there. So I think this is a great little slide out feature. This is the first van I've seen, a couple of years old, with USB-C points in it. Yeah, so all the modern technology, and USB-C is like the international future of USB charging. So I think if your van doesn't have that in it, or if you're looking for a van that doesn't have that in it, you need to ask them to put it in, because it's not a hard thing to do at all. And if you don't have them, very easy to retrofit. So you just go to your current existing USB ports, take them out and replace them with a USB-C one, or a combination USB, USB-C. So that's a good thing. External hose, easy water. Yeah, that's very convenient. I wouldn't mind seeing some sort of protection here for it, because if you hit a big rock somewhere, it's likely to fly up and end of tap days, but that's a small consideration. Yeah, and again, here's the other steady light on the front. Yeah, it's a spring-loaded one, so you can turn it around, aim it whatever way you like. It's a good thing. We'll have a look underneath now. It's got Cruise Master suspension. Now bear in mind, I don't know how many kilometres this has done, but it's 2 years old. So we're going to expect to see a fair bit of activity, you know, where the rocks have hit the the chassis and the suspension and that kind of stuff. So let's just see how clean and tidy this is. Okay, so we're under here. Yep, as you can see, there's the Cruise Master suspension. Yep. Looks pretty good. And as I indicated before, this has still got a bit of red dirt on it, right? Yeah, so it's not rust or anything, but you can see where the stones come up here and chip it away. And this is all just normal wear and tear. Yeah, if you were that way inclined, you could rub all this down and recoat it without any particular issues. But I was interested to see just what condition it was in under here. Got a couple of those big long water tanks. We've got the exhaust there for the Webasto heater, all the water pipes. As you can see, nothing has happened to the pipes or anything at all under here during their round Australia trip, so not too bad. So 3 water tanks and 1 grey water tank right at the back there. These taps, yeah, so when you're leaving somewhere and you don't want any water in your tanks, very easy to open and let the water out, yeah. Or to put another hose if you want to use that water for some better purpose than throwing it away. Yeah, just hook up your hose and water your pot plants or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, pretty good. 16-inch alloy rims. Yeah, drum brakes. I think all in all, when you look inside this van as well, you just don't see lots of ingress of red dirt and that kind of thing. Okay, well, fairly decent condition underneath. Let's have a look from the back end. I love how big this rack is here. Very sturdy, bolted in there on 4 points. So, you know, a lot of them you see just with 2 of these bars into the back of the van, maybe 3. This one with 4, super heavyweight. And I tell you what, if you've seen that new Wolf rear bar that's going on these titanium vans these days, I need to buy one for my own van. As soon as they start manufacturing for every van, I reckon you're going to see them everywhere. But check that out. I'll put a little photo here so you can see what it's like. That's just next level craziness. Let's have a look underneath. So this is a grey water tank. All these pipes here are covered just with that plastic coating, so that's a good thing. Look down there, there's 2 water tanks in front of the axles and 1 just at the back here. So all pretty well balanced. Looking good. Yeah. Composite exterior. It's got all this U-Butte stuff on it here for, yeah, that's good. It's all the way down the side of the van. All this armour that they put on the side here. Yeah, some vans go to a certain level, others come up higher. I've found in all my travels that, look, where you sustain more pinstripes than anywhere else, despite where this armour is, panel, is the top edges of your van and through the window area. You know when you're driving through the bush and you come into this narrow track, yeah, there can be bushes in the road down the bottom, but a lot of the time in the normal areas you go to, it's the overhanging branches from the side that always catch up along the windows. Yeah, and the top bit, this bit of the van, seems to get some scratches. Look, I did a little polish yesterday just of this one spot. Yeah, this van's been washed and well maintained, okay? However, it could do with a really good polish. I'm a bit of a polish fanatic. Give it some protection, get all the grime and grease off. So I did this area here pretty much like new now. So we've got the big awning, standard, comes with a couple of braces across the center. Yep. And look at this. Most people have got one of these now. This clothesline. It's just the ant's pants. Pretty easy. Eye bolt. A couple of adjusters. Okay. At last, we've had a chance to have a look at a titanium hardcore, and one that's not very old. We could go around and have a look at a new one, like we saw a new one. These people here, right, Todd and Brooke, they've just upgraded to a new one. And they've upgraded because they only wanted to have a double bunk and they wanted to change the east-west bed around, and pretty much that's it. You know, a couple of other features, airbags now. they've upgraded to airbags, and they're all good thing. And it's got another different power system in it, but this power system is adequate in my opinion. Yeah. Anything less than this, you're going to be mucking around, thinking about the power all the time, that kind of stuff. Okay, well, let's duck inside and see what this van's got to offer. Whoa, the big titanium. You've been waiting a long time to have a titanium.
Yes.
To have a look at.
Well, this is the one we couldn't get our hands on.
Right. Big east-west bed, eh?
Yes.
I love the east-west bed.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Why?
Because I just like the north-south bed. It's just better access. Both people can get in and out of bed, not just one. So, of course, you like it.
I think both people can get in and out of bed. Look, there's a little spot here you can get out. And all you do is work out who's got to go to the toilet more in the night time, and they sleep on this side.
Well, that's...
Plus, it gives you more room, I think.
I'm still a no.
It gives you more room.
It's still a no. It's a no
Okay,
for me.
well, each to their own.
Well, that's
I think it's fine.
It's still a no for
And
me.
look what you get, right? You get some fans, special pouches. Look over there, there's a little shelf
That is
with
very
all
handy.
your charging devices.
And the cables reach, which is really good. So that's
That
worked
is
out
good.
really well.
Lots of little lights here. So they got a privacy colour, don't they? Yeah. So you touch once and you get a little blue light, and then you keep your finger on it and you get a white light. Oh, that's good. And they're here. There's two here, a couple here in the kitchen area.
And there's even, like, there's heaps of power points.
You can
in this.
control.
Power points and light switches.
You control the
everywhere in
lights.
this van.
Yeah, the power points. The number of power points is
and-
insane.
And light switches. Look, there's 4 there.
Yeah, I
and then
know.
if you turn around behind you,
Yeah, hold on. Look here. See this? This is my pet thing that I love. See here? USB-C and USB. Look at that. You can use them both. And this is a simple flip down, flip up. So if you find a van with these in, you're already way in front. Because
Yes.
all the modern tools and phones and everything, they've got USB-C. 3 chargers, don't they? Righto. So what else is in here?
well, let's just come up the top first.
DRS.
Has a DRS, has a Caravan dust reduction system in the van.
Right?
So
Okay.
if you flick this on,
So that's a good thing. These are loud. Go. Right. Okay.
there we go.
So what that's doing is maximising the pressure in the van so that if any dust wants to come in anywhere, it can't get in because the pressure's higher inside.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's how it works.
So we have wardrobe here,
Yep.
typical wardrobe.
Some stuff in there, 3 shelves. That goes back a fair way. You can
Has-
see along the wall.
4 overhead cabinets here.
All right.
That's just one.
That's one more than a lot of vans. Give us a
I'll
look.
just do the middle
They
one.
don't have clips either, do they?
No.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, but
Good.
you can't
Yeah, they
see
do
the
have
hand.
clips. I see. No handles. We love no handles.
Yeah.
See how smooth this is? No handles. I like no handles. Look, there's a secret hiding spot up there.
Yes.
I don't know what that's for.
We could put some...
You could have a bigger cupboard there, really, couldn't you?
Oh, you could probably put some shelf stuff in, like maybe some towels or something in there if you
Yeah, I
wanted.
don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff, like a lot of pouches. These are all being used.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's been on a
And
12-month
they've
trip, mate.
last. They've lasted.
So you can
like,
see
really
that,
well.
yeah. You can see, and look, this is like bulletproof on the wall. I had a look at those last night and I thought, Jesus, they're not coming off. And it's a party pack. So this is the Trip in the Van brand, isn't it?
Yeah. Wall pouches.
So obviously they work.
Yeah. All
Don't
different
they?
sizes. So they've got like little small ones here, and
That's
they've
good.
got bigger ones there. And
Okay,
they've got 2 drawers underneath here.
great. A couple of drawers under the
A
bed.
couple of drawers here, which will just slid stuff in.
Yeah. They're the
Pop out
standard
handles,
lock, push
just
button.
Standard.
Yeah,
Self-
self-closing. And then
self-closing.
you just push the button.
If
What
you
have we
say-
got under the bed? Okay, not much under this bed,
Okay.
but
I'll lift.
you lift it up. We've got a special pouch here. Look at that, Webasto diesel heater, and that's where the TV's stored. So that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. The bed, look, I'm probably not a fan of the mattress, but look, most vans, and if you look on all the caravan sites on Facebook and everyone has a go at the mattresses. This has a pillow top on it. When Gabby came up the other day, we called out for her to bring our mattress topper up. Once we've added the 2 mattress toppers, it's much better. Much better.
I think bedding in any van is always, it's like an individual thing. Some people like a really hard bed, others like a super soft,
so
comfy
this
one.
I'll show you.
So you just do it, whatever you like.
This has, so that's our mattress topper.
Yeah.
And then,
So it does have.
so it has a mattress topper.
And look, this is a family van.
Yeah.
Right? So if you've got 2 adults and 2 kids, right, chances are you're going to struggle to fit around this whole area. So one's going to sit on the end of the bed like that, aren't they?
Yep.
You sit
And you
there
can
and the
feel
others will
that.
sit here.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fine.
And that's fine.
Righto, so moving in, there's lots of big open windows, isn't there?
Yeah, so
Airy.
that is...
Yeah. Hold on. I like two things about this. There's no button there that you get your finger caught on all the time. However, coming in here, I'm not sure. There's only one lock position. So a lot of the others have two positions where you can lock it like it's a security thing, but you still get the air in. So I guess this is just that one position which is closed. But what I found is you open these up and you just do the screw up.
Yep.
So you can have these any width at all. More USB ports.
This is
very comfortable lounge, isn't it?
very comfortable lounge.
So it's like an L shape.
And it does have the footrest.
Oh yeah,
It
cool.
has the footrest thing, look.
That's good. Yeah, I
Kitchens
know.
are under
I
there,
know.
I was
There's a
talking
kitchen
about
there. Yeah.
But it has a table that moves in all the way.
I found this table.
You actually like this
Well,
table.
compared to our van anyway, you get it. It seems to move around. It's got a lot more positions.
Yeah, that's like 3
Look how
different
far that-
positions.
Look.
I bought that out too.
That gives you a lot of space.
It doesn't
Doesn't it?
move the other way though. You know, this, like
Yeah,
turn
that-
it that way.
Oh, I don't know whether it turns.
Yeah, it's
or
not moving that way. But anyway.
That's good. So it's got these big. There's two massive hatches here, aren't they?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good. And you can have that window fully extended up there. So what's going on here? They've both got lights, haven't they? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a tremendous amount of light that would be in here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the dining area. That's all quite nice. And underneath that one over there is a huge storage area. Now, let's have a little look at the kitchen, eh?
So the kitchen's standard, like standard microwave. This is a microwave that doesn't have a tray in it, so you don't have to worry about that. No glass rotating.
Yeah. That's something to keep your eye out on. You want to get a microwave with no tray in the bottom of it. Those glass trays are just a pain in the neck, mate.
2 overheads.
Yeah.
That's the power panel, but
Okay.
this is just a storage one.
That's good. Got our UB coffee machine in there.
Yep.
But up here, yeah, look. So you got the hot water, can be on gas or electricity. You've got the gauges for the water, gauges for the grey water. Yeah, it's got the Enerdrive system in this van, 400 amp hours of lithium, 700 watts of solar on the roof, and it's got an inverter, which is fantastic. Yeah, and I was talking while we were outside about this recharge. We get down to about 80% overnight, and then 2 hours of sun in the morning, it's back at 100, which is fantastic. That's a good system. You can also, there's an app you can download to see this from outside somewhere.
On your phone.
Okay, we've got the Fusion radio system, which is fine. That connects up to your TV and all those kind of things.
You got all your fuses. Is
Got
that
some
all your
speakers in the
fuses
roof. Yeah, it's
Fuses.
fuses here. So if you blow a fuse for anything, you'll see the red light come on. Yeah, pretty good. Okay.
Neat and tidy.
Good. That's good. Underneath we've got a fan, exhaust fan.
Exhaust fan with light, with extraction.
Yeah, what's
More
this?
power points over there on the left, which I
Oh, there
actually
is.
do like if you're not using the cooktop, so you can use that side. Power points on the right. All the power points are on the inverter,
Yep, that's good.
which is great. We have 1, 2, 3 drawers here, just a typical utensil
Yep.
drawer. Soft close.
What do you like about these drawers you were saying the other day? Very
This-
deep.
I like the fact there's only 3 and one drawer, say drawer 2 and 3, has been joined together to be like a pot drawer, quite deep. So you
So
can
you
see.
like the deep drawers?
Yeah, I do like the deep drawers. I don't think you need 4 all that size. I think this is
Okay.
really good.
That's fine. You got another
And this
one down
one's deep as well, which we haven't even got anything in, so you can see.
there. What's under the sink?
Sink. It's very large, very neat.
I like this little plastic thing that's on here. You can put stuff in. But yeah, okay. So we've just got the plumbing under there. There's still a fair bit of room. That's nice and neat and tidy plumbing.
Yep. Here, do you want me to take that?
And down there. That's just a big space. Anyway.
Sink.
Yeah.
Just a normal
Now
sink.
this is a couple of years old, right? It's done a lap of Australia. It's in very good condition.
Yep.
It's a standard sink. You know, you see all these new ritzy ones that are black and others coated with things look like copper, whatever.
A lot of them don't have this anymore. Like they're just the sink unit, and then you just have bench space and use the drying mats or the racks or
Well, there's a fair
whatever.
bit of bench space here.
But that's fine. We have this is a gas cooktop,
Yeah.
gas and one electric. I do like it, and this looks really
I found
good.
all the vans we looked at, these grates here seem to be way better than the individual ones around them.
And
Just
I'd have
makes
to
it
say,
easier to clean. And
Like, look at this is really clean. This is clean as. So I'd have to say that they've done a lot more outdoor cooking and outdoor living.
Maybe they're clean.
So this is the griller, hardly been used at all.
Right. And the oven.
And that's the oven. It's been used, but look, it's still in really good condition.
Oh, that's great.
This is in really good condition.
Okay, put all that down. What other special features do you have in here? Ooh, 3 over cupboards up here. Right. That's
These
good.
are just all storage cabinets.
This is all storage. So see this here, this Camp Boss bag, right? That would have to be a good 45 centimetres long, maybe longer, right?
Doesn't fit
So it
that
doesn't quite fit that way. But look how much room you've still got in the front there.
And this is easy for us because like we're just using this van, so I can easily pack them, and you can pack 2 on top of each other.
Get
you
a
take
couple
them
in
from
there
the
easy.
car and bring them into the van. This is just that's another PowerPoint up in there. One's being used, one's not.
That's good. Air conditioner,
Aircon,
works a treat.
up here.
Cold, hot, whatever.
Dometic fridge.
Now these Dometic fridges show us in here. It's quite a nice fridge, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been eating at the pub a lot.
Yeah, we have. But anyway, one thing I did notice, look how big that freezer
The
is.
freezer is quite large, I think. It's quite deep, like
That's huge.
up to my elbow, just before my elbow is the depth. I'm not quite sure. This is
So
all
look under there.
pumps and everything.
Right.
And they've got another pouch on the outside of the fridge.
There's pouches everywhere. They wear really well, don't they? Look. And again, whatever that Velcro is that they use, I'm going to get that with that, mate. That is bulletproof. But what I was going to say about this Dometic, okay? So in our van, we have got a Bush Ranger.
Bushman.
A Bushman.
Bush Ranger? Bush Ranger.
And the Bushman takes,
Yeah,
Bushman just takes 1 or 2 days to really settle into the right kind of temperature. Yeah, and it is a compressor fridge, right? And this is a compressor fridge. But the Dometic seem to get cold super quick.
Yeah, they get to temperature and the food's not waiting.
Yeah. Anyway, just something to consider.
Yeah.
So moving out here, turn those lights on out there, mate. Let me see if I can turn those lights on. Yeah, so 2-way switches. I mentioned that before. All these switches in the van, they're like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, whoever they send a signal.
Yep.
Right, there's no wiring on the switches to the lights.
Oh,
which is a
when
good
they're
thing.
in your favourite
I love
thing.
that.
Yeah.
They're in my favourite van, the Jet Silver Line. Anyway, family bunk bed. So there's
Bunk
3
beds.
bunks here.
3 bunks. In this family, 2 were used, and the dog,
1 was used.
Stevie, had downstairs
Alright.
to himself.
Stevie Wonder Dog.
So you just put another mattress in there, or maybe Brooke and Todd have the mattress. So,
Pretty good.
but yeah, it's
That's all right.
triple bunks,
And every bunk,
Sirocco,
right, it's got a Sirocco fan.
pockets,
It's got its own little pocket here.
clips,
Look down there. Lights.
USB,
Double
PowerPoints,
USB, USB-C.
and that's in every bunk.
I think you need all those things, don't you?
Yeah, every bunk. Oh, Gabby's brought the
Every
sleeping
bunk's got
bag
that.
out.
Yeah, that's all right. Is it even in the bottom bunk? Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, even Stevie had his own stuff.
Even in the bottom bunk.
Stevie was connected.
Fan, all the gear. So what have we got there? 3 main
So
drawers.
you got 3 bunks, so obviously you got 3 drawers.
This is typical of a bunk van. isn't
So
it? 1 drawer each,
quite
if
deep.
you're lucky.
Gabby's of course spread out.
1
you
drawer
watch.
each. 1, 2, 3 drawers.
Yep. Miss Gabby.
Yeah, right. They're all the same depth.
And
So
then,
after you've got 3 lots of shoes in there, I might use the above
Yeah.
section.
okay,
Look
so
here.
this is a big one.
Yep. Oh, right. It's got heaps of room. hasn't
That's
it?
quite deep in there.
Heaps of room in there. Okay, good.
You've got that one.
1 main line out here. Again, you know, nice speakers. These are controllable. You can just have them on the back or on the front or whatever. So what have we got in here?
Now we come into the ensuite.
Yep.
So we have ensuite, normal ensuite toilet. That's
Toilet,
a Thetford toilet.
Cassette
That's a bit
toilet,
different.
Thetford. I
Washing
like the
machine.
Thetford because they're quite a big ceramic bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how wide you are, you can fit on there nice.
Yeah, so we've got a Thetford toilet, we've got a washing machine,
NC washing
smaller
machine.
vanity, we're just
Again, a couple of power points there.
2
Plug your
power points in
hairdryer
there.
in, that kind of thing.
small basin, and we've got under sink.
That's pretty good, isn't it? That mesh has held up well. It's done a lap of Australia, nice and clean. Lights, everything.
Vanity, another PowerPoint under
Okay. You can see there, everything's sealed up nicely.
there.
If I had anything to say, like, you know, look, the wash basin, and I know things are always a compromise, but I was washing my face in there before, and I had like a bit of a bath on the floor as well.
Yeah, you can't help it. Water does
So you
get
just
on
got to
the
be
floor.
careful.
But
Anyway,
it does have a full-length mirror.
full-length mirror. You'd
So
like
you do actually, it's a bit like the JB, you know how it was opposite. At least it's not opposite, so it's beside you.
that. So you're only looking at yourself sideways. When
Yes.
you're sitting on the toilet.
Yes.
Show me inside the shower.
So then we go inside the shower. I can't go in. It's
well
definitely, this is definitely a one-person area.
Now I had a shower in here. That was good. Yeah, no problem. Fusion lock, all that kind of thing. Again, I wouldn't say it's massive shower, but
It's comfortable.
it is comfortable. To
It's
have
comfortable. And there's a double towel rail here, which we just got them out because we've used the towels this morning, so we're just drying that. And then Brooke and Todd have put this in.
So it's just like a privacy area, like.
And it's lightweight, really light. This is light, like 1 gram. It's not going to affect your GBM.
So the kids can go in there. You can close it up. And they can go to sleep.
And you can do that if you know, it's more room if you want to get dressed.
Good. Righto, we'll come out.
I do have to say, I do like the colours here. I like the sage cabinets.
Colours are very nice.
And I like the overhead.
Sage.
It just goes.
What's that colour up there? It's like some kind of tan
It's like an Arctic grey.
It's really.
Brooke was saying something like it's got a special name.
It's a bit lighter than what you might see on the screen.
Very nice though.
So this particular van we've had a look at. We've done a walk around on the outside. You've had a look inside. So this is a family van, and you can have 3 kids.
Yep.
I actually think that even if you're a couple, we shouldn't underestimate, if you're a couple, having a family bunk van. There's a few reasons I can think of. Like if you're old enough and you've got some grandkids slipping around that want to come away now and again, you'll have a bed spot for them.
Yeah.
Also, if you're working on the road and you have some equipment that you need to store, or have like a mini office environment,
you could take the bunks out and put an office in there.
You could pretty quickly get rid of those bunks and have a little office study in there, which I think would be a great idea. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if you're out there looking for a van, just because it's a family van that's got bunks, I wouldn't be limiting myself to not looking at those.
But for a family, this is quite good. Like now we've fixed the bed, we've got the other mattress topper on it. It works really well. Like it's not uncomfortable.
It's quite nice.
It's not uncomfortable. That's my pet hate. But I just like to be able to get in and out from either side. And then that I don't like.
What's the matter?
There it is.
Oh, here's the secret hideout. Whoa!
So
Look at that.
you can put all your tins in there.
I put all my beer in there, mate.
No, tins. Usually like...
Tins of what?
Like...
Tins of beer.
No, like potatoes and baked beans
I
and
know.
stuff.
Keep the weight low, all that kind of...
Yeah, keep it weight low. Over the wheel arch, that's a perfect spot. That is great.
Good. I do like that.
I do, that is great.
Every van should have that, I reckon.
Yeah.
And they've got those remote wireless power points. Not power points, remote wireless switches. Just like you find in the Jayco van, by the way. And they're good. You can control everything from the doorway. Even the shower light comes on from there. This is good. And you can here's what I really like, okay? Number one thing. Have a look under here, these water tanks. If you're going to empty them to travel around, just make sure you're in a nice grass area or you give it to someone else, right? But see this tap here? Piece of cake. It's so easy to empty. Over here. Look at these two. Just crank that tap open. Away you go. I'm loving that. Yeah. The second thing I like is the big gigantic toolbox on the front. It is epic. Yeah, there's all different things. Slide outs here, shelf slide out there. I could fit so much stuff in there. Yeah.
That's not good for you.
And have some other things. Yeah.
It's on the ball again.
Third thing I like is that it has a really good ratio of battery power, 400 lithium, 400 amp hours, to the solar, which is 700. But if you plug a blanket in, you'd have 1,000 watts coming in. And we've noticed that you use 20-25% power every day, and it just cranks back up in the morning in two or 3 hours. Great. So they're my 3 things. What are your 3 things?
Well, I think the fact that all of they're stickers. Yeah, they're stickers.
Yeah.
They're all still look like they just came out of the factory.
Beautiful condition.
And this van's been around Australia in harsh 40-degree temperature, corrugations, red dirt, and this, the van, like on the outside, still looks brand new. I think, like...
Yeah, it is good.
For a lot of people, that's important.
You see a lot of vans where all these decals on that are faded, aren't they?
Yeah.
But even on the front of the van, they look great. Yeah. As we said before, you could polish her up, and you'd think it just come out of the showroom.
Yeah. What's my other things?
One thing. That was one thing.
The big windows, I always like the big windows.
Yep.
And titanium have them.
Good.
And I just think they let in so much light and so much of the outside in.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
good.
what you want.
There's an equally big one across from the,
Yeah, so there's
the
two
sink,
big
isn't
ones.
it?
Yeah, one in the kitchen and one here in the dining room.
Okay, that's two things. What about third ones?
There's so many power points and light switches.
Dozens of power points. Everything runs off the inverter. Okay, well, that's been us for this episode. Look up M5 Adventures. They've just taken off in their new Hardcore ATX.
So if you're looking for a van,
That is true.
bunk family van,
Yes.
this van is for sale, so
It is
reach
for
out
sale.
to them.
We'll put a link down the bottom. I think it has everything if you had a young family. And that's my point before. Even if you're a couple, I'm not really concerned that there's 3 bunks there because I can use them for stuff.
Yeah, storage of more of your stuff.
Grandkid wants to come, pick up a stray hitchhiker. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, not yours,
Anyway,
yours are hanging
if
over.
you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell and then you know when the next episode's coming out. Yeah, there's a few things coming up which are interesting, and that should be good. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.